Today we're looking at some of my top picks from Torrid for this fall. And y'all, let me tell you, whenever I place this order, I tried real hard to go fall, like really hard. I was looking at trends, I was pulling all the right colors, but I wasn't super excited about it. So it came to this point where I was like, you know what? I'm gonna order what I want. Some of it just really spoke to me because I wanted it in my closet, and some of it I just thought, hey, I'm gonna show you. So I'm calling this my What Mare Wants to Wear This Fall haul. It took so much restraint for me to not say y'all at the end of that. But for real, I see so many videos out there and like super well performing videos. So lots of people watch them, myself included, that are like, kick this out of your closet, it's out. Or don't wear that, it makes you look frumpy. You know, I bring so many clothes like onto this channel and into my house, and I totally wanna know what's in style. I really want to know like what's on trend, but that's not all that I'm wearing. Style and current trends cannot dictate what makes me feel good. I want clothes that excite me. I want dresses that make me want to spin around my living room. I want pants that throw me back to my 90s childhood. And I want prints that are fun. You know what? If I can throw some cherry red and some animal print into that mix, more power to me. But to me, fashion's a tool that I use to elicit excitement, to build my confidence, to like interact with others in the world. 100%. I'm not a slave to it. So I'm gonna get off my soapbox and we're gonna see what Past Meredith has found. There's literally only one thing in this box that I remember, but it's pretty awesome. I can't tell you how exciting it is whenever I can't quite remember what I ordered and then I'm opening it up and it's like, ooh, Past Meredith's giving me a present. And on that note, this is not sponsored. I ordered all of these things. I'm gonna go through and I'll choose some to keep. Basically, just like you would, I'm just doing it on camera. You know, I used to feel really self-conscious about sending things back, but early on when I started doing YouTube, I mentioned that as kind of a hesitation that I had. And someone said that whenever you order online, your home is like your dressing room. So if I went to Torrid and I picked up all of these things, I would not expect for every single thing to fit. I certainly wouldn't expect for none of it to work, but somewhere as a happy medium is a-okay, and sending part of it back is just part of doing online business. I think that this is a super fun color palette. I want y'all to look at it. It is very like mauve-y. It's funny because I don't have any like rusts or oranges at all, which, I mean, I say it's funny, it's kind of sad. I didn't find any that I just love. And I do have to say that like after I ordered, there was a really great fall drop. Timing just is what it is. I want to start by looking at these leopard pants. So right now we're definitely going into like the leopard as a neutral. These are a size too small for me. I got them in a 1X because the 2X wasn't available. Everything else here is a 2X because I really wear an 18-20. These are the one thing I've tried on and I slid them on right before this because they're a size 1X. I think a 2X would probably do me better, but these will work. These could go so many different ways. How cute would this be with like a cream colored top tucked in and like a black moto jacket or a black denim jacket on top? Oh yeah. Mwah. So what we're doing today is with this cute little mauve top. And the reason that I got this is because it really blends with so many different things over here. And I wanted one underpiece that could stand on its own or totally be layered. There might be other options that could be a smidge better, but we're looking for cohesion today. This little guy, I could really feel it. This is 74% viscose, 26% lyocell. And then my little top over here, 82% rayon, 18% polyester. Okay, absolutely yes to the pants. I think these are so cute and they feel amazing. I could wear these to work. They feel almost like pajama pants, just crazy soft. I think the top's great too. Before I put it on with the next thing, I'm giving it a steam because she got some wrinkles. And then I want you to look at these little Mary Janes. Okay, everything online so that they fit really big. And I ended up ordering a whole size down. I wear a 12, these are a size 11, and I made the right choice. I think that this outfit is fantastic. Like I said, we're gonna see this top go with many different things today. These pants could either be the standout piece or they can totally blend in. I never knew what I thought about the whole leopard as a neutral thing because I've always thought if I've got a print, I am going to use that print as the main stand. But I've seen so many people who have pulled it in and mixed it with lots of different stuff. And I'm gonna give it a try. I really think I should do a short on some leopard pieces and like mix and matching and see what works and what doesn't. I'm gonna tuck this in and see how she does. All right, I'm gonna be in trouble with this haul because I've tried on 2 pieces and I really like them. But I think that this fits really nicely. I can always go down smaller in my bottoms than I can in my top. I'm very buxom, I suppose, like all the way around. Typically a lot of my problems back here. This being a 14-16 seems to work because there's a lot of give in it, but I do think I like the way it looks tucked in. So the shoes, honestly thought they were going to lend a little more cherry. It's probably good that they don't, because like this sky and we're going more mauve this direction. But what I thought was that we were going to be bringing the cherry out in this. I'm going to look different whenever I come back. My daughter's doing this like off-campus PE, and it's at jazzercise. I did it whenever I was in high school and I really loved it. And basically she's able to take it as a high school credit, which is kind of amazing, but she has to take it 5 days a week, and I'm going with her. And so I do have to say that had this not been for credit, after like the first week, I'd have been like, oh gosh, this is a lot. I got to slow down or stop. And I'm happy that I didn't. We're really having some good bonding, and it's a freaking good exercise. So I'll see you in a little bit. I am so excited to show y'all this room as it finishes. It's super echoey right now. I think I'm going to be able to go into my editing software and remove a little bit of that. If not, I'm sorry. And I appreciate you bearing with me. Eventually we'll have like a rug. We are going to have some rails, and I'll be able to put a green screen on the back. We're going to do lighting all up here, so the lighting will be a little bit better. It's going to be really, really awesome. You know, I'd said that I remembered one thing, and that was this one that I'm about to try on. This one I remember as well. Honestly, this is a little deeper than it looked online, but I kind of love that. I prefer this color for fall. When I ordered it, I thought it looked a little bit Barbie pink. It came in a couple other colors. I put them on the screen, and I was really debating between two. Obviously, I wasn't debating hard enough, or I would remember it. Since we're using leopard print as a neutral, I thought that this would be a super fun accessory. All right, I think that this is a lot of fun. I honestly don't know what I think about where moto jackets hit me. I'm pulling the microphone up because typically whenever I have like 2 layers and one of them's a little bit snug, it just doesn't do good things for any of us. For editing narrative, for your ears. I've got lots of thoughts about like faux leather jackets. My biggest thought is that I feel like they're more sustainable, but then at the same time, I feel like an actual leather jacket is going to last. I love the way this feels. I think it's so incredibly soft. It reminds me kind of like a calf skin, but it is faux leather, which is essentially plastic. And so I don't know how long it's going to last. I also don't know how you end up cleaning one of these. And Joe, you know what? We're going to look after you see the back. I'll throw on some jeans with it. It says, today is a good day to have a good day on the tag though. And I like that. Interesting. This says that I can machine wash it. That's actually shocking. It says that you have to hang it to dry, but I kind of like that because I've had pieces before, like in rental situations and stuff, where I think that they're a little bit stinky. I felt the same way with actual leather though, so that it is machine washable is an absolute win for me. Next, we're gonna look at these jeans, and I always struggle between what I like the best. I feel like I see a lot of light and a lot of dark and not a lot of mid-range. I think that this is kind of bordering on the light. I am totally into like the bell bottoms, the wide leg jeans, and that is what we got going on here. We got some perfect super flares. Ooh, okay, I totally ordered incorrectly. It looks like I ordered a 20 short. We're gonna put them on. We're gonna see. Okay, the jeans are going back, but look at these shoes. So cute. I got these in an 11.5. Honestly, I could have gone down to an 11. I think that the reviews kind of said that you could go down a little bit. The jeans, mostly because I ordered them in a short, which was obviously me error, not Torrid. And I honestly have no clue what possessed me to do that. Sometimes past Meredith does Thayless. I don't think that I would keep them even if they were the right length. I don't know. I've got a little bagginess going on here. They just don't do enough for me. Like they're not eliciting enough something. I don't know what it is. Like they just kind of feel like, oh, there's some jeans. I think they're fun. And I think the jacket's super cool. I was planning on doing a couple things with the jeans, but we're going to see if the jean skirt performs any better. And I'm going to, for convenience sake, keep the black top on. And we're going with my next piece of outerwear, which brings me so much joy. Okay, I got this for one reason and one reason only. And that is because it totally gave me Clueless vibes. As if. I'm like so totally bugging. That movie I saw a billion times. Like I had it on VHS and then later I got it on DVD. If you have a favorite Clueless line, please drop it down below because that will make my heart so happy. There are no buttons. It's meant to be worn open. There's a tag on the inside that says you didn't wake up to be mediocre, and amen to that. You did not wake up to be mediocre, and neither did I. I think that this is super cute. It's not doing exactly what I wanted, and I would absolutely love if they had this in a matching bottom, I would absolutely be Cher for Halloween. I'm considering the jacket, but I'm not 100% in love. Let me show it to you in the back. It's got a lot of good colors to play with. I'm wearing black underneath. You could 100%, oh, I steamed this bad boy. You could 100% put this rose underneath it. You could also do a cream, which would be perfect. Now the skirt, I almost feel like the skirt needs to be maybe one size down because it's got a lot of stretch to it. I can fit my arm down in here. I've lost weight and everybody loses weight like a little bit inconsistently. And mine has been like a lot in my waist and like my hips. It's just, that's where it's gone. It's staying up in this region and in the back. It doesn't feel totally right. I think that, let me take the jacket off. I've been really excited about the idea of a denim skirt. I've seen tons of them online and this one I really had my heart set on, but it's not doing exactly what I want it to do. I'm untucking because I think that the tucked in makes me just feel a little bit boxy. Actually, I'm gonna put on the pink top. Actually, I'm gonna throw on a sweater real quick. I think that that is way better. Tucked in just wasn't doing it for me. Let me show you. It's got that big slip. It's a little bit dramatic. I think these shoes are definitely staying. I don't know about the sweater. Okay, so the jacket, I don't know if I told you, it's like mostly polyester. It's got a little bit of spandex, but it's all synthetics also. This guy right here is 45% rayon, 35% polyester, and then 20% nylon. It does feel warm. It feels incredibly soft. When I had this pink jacket on, it was like sweltering, like my arms were getting hot. I'm gonna layer it again, even though this sweater's hot. My 72-degree house is just not doing it for me. Something I'm definitely doing this fall is playing with layers. I think that this, especially if I'm spending the day inside or we get possibly a little bit of a cool breeze, I'm wearing them. This morning, I dropped my daughter off at school and it was 64 degrees outside. Like, oh my gosh, it's like 90 now, but I needed a sweater to get in the car. So that's pretty awesome. I think this is not exactly the right denim skirt for me. I'm still on the hunt. I do like it, but it's not the right one. And there are too many clothes in the sea to settle for something that's not perfect. Now the sweater, on the other hand, I think feels so fall and I really, really like. Next, we're going with a dress. I've been so into the Anthropologie, like long dresses recently, mostly because I've been renting them through Nuuly, and this kind of reminded me of it. The flowers don't really feel fall to me, but the black and the dress and the length were totally doing it. And I wanted to see how Torrid pulled it off. Okay, I have literally turned this bad boy inside out, trying to find the care tag, and I cannot find it anywhere. We can see that it's not lined, and I'm gonna put it on. Okay, I found it. It was like way down at the ruffle. This got 97%. Rayon, 3% spandex. It's super, super soft, but it's absolutely not me. I feel a little bit too matronly in it. And I think it's the neckline, honestly, because I love long dresses. I think that the placement of these pockets also, I don't know, they don't give me the shape that I'm looking for. But there's something up here. I feel like if this was a lower cut, I don't know, at least I get better feels from it. I ended up putting on the little Mary Janes, which I think are definitely staying. I think that these guys are cute. Sadly, the stretch just is not it. It feels super, super soft. It is machine washable, line dry, cool iron. I can actually remember seeing this online now and thinking, oh my gosh, I can't wait to compare that to the cottony dresses I've been getting from Anthropologie. It's just that this style is not exactly what I'm wanting. Let me see if I can cool it up a little bit with this guy though. Magenta is trying to be a game changer up in here. I don't know, I think the neckline is still just too high. I'd love to know your thoughts on it though. I really do like the length. Okay, next we're going my little short dress, and I struggled with color on this one too. I do like the green, but I don't love the fabric. It's kind of that gauzy. I'm gonna get a little closer to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. And then the front, these little guys right here, they remind me of puff paint. Like, I think it's puff paint. I think it's puff paint. I don't know about you, but that's kind of weird to me. It looked like embroidery online. I'm gonna put a picture. All right, we're trying her on. Okay, when I first put this on, I did not like it much at all. But then whenever I added the boots, I was like, girlfriend's got some potential. And I think that these boots could make just about any outfit. Like, check this out. Honestly, I even think the puff paint's more attractive with the long line toward the boots. And you know what? Suede, super in this year. So I don't know about the dress, but the boots are 100% staying. I got these in an 11.5 also. I think they fit me perfectly. My favorite thing, probably of all, is that it's got like a super chunky heel, so I feel incredibly stable in them, which is very, very important when there's a heel involved, to me at least. They zip on the inside, the calf's perfect. I'll put on the screen if I got like extra wide or anything like that, because I can't remember offhand. And then let's go to the dress. So I felt like there was some interesting fit issues, and I don't know, maybe I should have sized up in this one, because it feels like this line right here is a little bit high. I couldn't put my microphone in because it just, I don't know. It's like it shows everything. Y'all kind of seeing what I'm saying? It's comfortable. I'm not a huge fan of like the gauzy, and it's like a gauzy stripe. There's something keeping me from loving it. I think it's pretty. I think that it's a good color for me. I think it's probably the puff paint, but there's definitely nothing wrong with it. Even though it feels short, it doesn't, y'all are probably gonna tell me that I'm super wrong, but I don't know that it feels as short because of the boots. I think that when I first put it on, I was like, oh, that is short. And I'm gonna get some comments about that. But there's something about like the shortness of the skirt commingled with the length of the boots that just shows enough skin to where it's not like, ooh, girlfriend, that's short. I'd like to know your thoughts on this one, because this one I'm truly on the fence with, but not the boots, they're staying. Lastly, we're gonna revisit the skirt, and I've got the most fall feeling of my tops. It's like fall, but my favorite shade of teal and red. How could you possibly go wrong? Every once in a great while, I save the best for last, and today is one of those days. Okay, I really, really like this. I've got it kind of front tucked right now, but I think that it might even do better whenever it's just totally tucked out. Like, it really changes the look of it. I think this top and these boots are making me rethink this skirt. It's funny because I feel like I need to size down in this one, and then I feel like I need to size up in the green. And I think it's just because of weight distribution. And that's the thing, is that sizes, even in the same brand, are not necessarily consistent because our bodies are not uniformed. I was watching someone the other day who had decided to go get a pair of jeans that were like her favorite jeans that she wore all the time. She wanted them in another color and they wouldn't even come close to buttoning. And there was another video where she tried on some pants, thought that they were a little snug, sized up, and the size up wouldn't even dream of fitting. It was on Instagram. Like, shameless plug, I've just started an Instagram. I've got several brands that want me to have an Instagram in order to work with me. And so I'm trying to, if you guys do Instagram and you wouldn't mind giving me a follow, I would love it. Currently, I'm really putting my same shorts here and there, but I'm gonna try and build it up. I'm so much more comfortable with long form, but I'll get there. It's gonna end up happening, maybe. And to those of you who already have followed me over there, because I did a community post, thank you so much. Like, you are amazing. And I know that if it was in the community post and you've followed me over there, that means that you're probably watching now, because you're just some of my people. I love you. This one, yeah, I think that this one's the best. I'm gonna see what this is made of, because it really almost feels like broadcloth, like a cottony. And I'm definitely wrong. It's 82% rayon and 18% polyester. Who would have thought? Yeah, it's saying that I can wash it and tumble dry. I'm thinking this whole outfit might stay. I'm gonna throw this on, even though I think it's kind of silly. But just because I've got a little bit of some purple in there, maybe it'll do something. It's not right. I don't hate it. Like, if I saw someone out, I'd be like, oh, she needed a jacket. It's not necessarily the right jacket. If you love it and you want it, it is the right jacket. So y'all, Torrid did not sponsor this. I ordered these, but I will have some links below. If there's anything that you want to order from Torrid and you click that first, I'll get a small commission from it. I appreciate your consideration on that. I think we should look at like what my winners were. I'm definitely gonna think, you know what, to do that, I said that I would put the pink top back on. All right, there is something about the peplum look that just speaks to my soul. I think it's that I feel like it's a little more forgiving because it's cut right underneath the bust, which is my smallest part. And then it comes out just very delightfully. But I think that this is a really good look also. The boots really did a lot for the skirt. So what I decided to do was go like my definite no's, my maybes, my yeses. All right, let's check her out. Okay, so my two dresses are just no's for me. I may end up watching the video and totally changing my mind on this one, but looking in the mirror, I don't know, it just really felt like it was too small or that it wasn't cut appropriately for my bust. This one, just too high, didn't do anything for me. I've got long that is better. The jeans, it's my own error. I totally ordered it in a short. I don't know what in the world would have possessed me to do so. Okay, my maybes. This one, I think I'm really gonna consider this because the only sweaters that I have right now are solids or stripes, and having something in a print might be kind of neat. And I love the black and white. I could add some red to this and make it Christmas. I could feel totally 90s and add some plaid over it. Like, I feel like 90s was just a time where you're just like throwing all the prints and piling them together. And I kind of feel like we're doing that now. Like, add some texture, add some print, stripes and plaids. Why not? Polka dots and argyle. Let's do it. This one I really only got for the Clueless effect. And I don't feel like it felt enough Clueless for me. It might be that I just don't look enough like Alicia Silverstone. And it might also be that I did not have a matching skirt. But I think that this one's going to go back. It's super, super lightweight. Like, I really like the feel of it. But the cuffs were a little bit tighter on my wrist. Like, whenever I took it off, y'all don't see that part because it was off camera. It was snug. And I was like fighting a little bit to get it off of there. I've got to think about it, but this is probably on the no side. This one's probably going to stay. I think I just need it in my life. I'm really going to think about it. I ordered it because it was super fun, and it still is super fun. Like, if my motivation for ordering it is the same thing I'm feeling whenever I keep it, I don't know what would possess me to turn that back in. The skirt, I'm going to see if I can size down because I didn't really love the style at first. I just feel like it's real bunchy. And it's funny because if I compare this to the jeans didn't feel crazy loose like that. It just depends on the actual piece. And then I think I'm definitely going to keep this rose colored top. It can go under lots and lots of things, like this guy. Okay, that's kind of adorable. Kind of a Baldwin. I think the pink really does more for it than the black did. My mind might be changing. That's my problem with my maybes. My maybes are like, maybe. I think I'm definitely keeping these guys. They were just super, super comfortable. And Leopard's totally in right now. And then this guy is 100% staying. I thought that she was lovely. And then as far as the shoes go, boots staying here. I think the tennies are probably, I don't know, I'm going to see. If they were like a super deal, they can stay. If not, they're going to go back. I didn't have any super emotional ties to them. They fit fine. The reason I got them is because I don't have anything like them. I think that they could be super fun. They're like Vans adjacent. And then I'm on the fence with my little cherry girls. I thought that they were going to be more of a red than this color, but it's totally in for fall. I think they were cute. They probably stay. I would absolutely love to know your thoughts on this Torrid haul. I feel like Torrid and I have done better together in the past. If there's anything you'd like to see, I would love to hear about it. I think I probably got Maurice's coming up again. I'm thinking about doing another Walmart haul because I've had several people ask for that. I've had a lot of brands recommended that I try. And the first thing I do whenever you guys ask for a brand is I reach out to the brand and ask if they would like me to do a review. I occasionally get a response, but it is a very long process. So I've heard you, I got you on my list. And if there's anything you want to add to that, I'm always happy to grow that list. Reach out to those brands. A lot of times it depends on where they are in campaigns. It totally depends on if they think I'm a creator that fits their brand and if they do that kind of thing. I appreciate the heck out of you for taking time and watching this video. Please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. All of those things help me out a ton. And if you've done those things, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I hope that you have a day as awesome as you are, and I will see you in the next one. Look, I'm trying to get this bad boy off.
So beautiful, 'cause